of the year, to say the least. Here we are, January 13th, and we already have lots of breaking news happening. So welcome again to Hemp Happy Hour, where we are connecting those in the cannabis industry, specifically anyone working in the space of hemp. We are looking forward to connecting with everyone who's joining us here in our Zoom lounge, as well as those of you who are tuned in on social media. So Cannabiziac, for those who don't know who we are a cannabis-focused incubator, accelerator, and co-working company. Our goal is to create a global cannabis ecosystem where we're connecting entrepreneurs as well as those who are interested in a career in the cannabis industry, connecting you to networking opportunities, to education and training experts, international experts and thought leaders, as well as different resources and information, the latest news, but also making sure that we're standing in the paint and we're also advocating and being a part of initiatives that are inclusive and that creates equity in the industry. So that's just a nutshell of who we are. My name is Anne Marie Sorrell, and I am the founder and president of Cannabiziac. So welcome again to those who are here with us. What we do at Hemp Happy Hour, we try to have, we're not in person as much as we'd love to be. So we try to make this as fun and lively as possible. It is a networking event as well. So we're gonna have everyone who's here with us in our Zoom studio introduce themselves, tell us who they are, what they do, what is a good referral and collaborative opportunity for them, as well as we're in a new year, we're in a new quarter. What goals do you wanna crush this year? And we also have our drink of the month, which is going to be brought to you by no other than our expert mixologist, Mary Lou. We'll be talking about and giving you our member of the month, which Danielle will bring us shortly. And so many other things, talking about all of our upcoming events and initiatives. And so lots to cover here today in Hemp Happy Hour. So I am going to kick it over to Danielle, another one of our founding team members, and who is also our director of membership, who is going to introduce our member of the month for January. Danielle? Uh-oh, I think you have your volume. Is your volume up? All right, we're gonna give Danielle a second. We'll come back to you, Danielle. Mary Lou, are you ready to introduce our drink of the month?
Yes, I am. I'm going to go live real quick.
Okay, awesome.
Ready?
And just because you don't have this particular drink in advance doesn't mean you can't make it after we finish here today. So we just like to give you fun drink tips that you can use at home or as you're doing other virtual happy hours or with your family or friends. Don't be gathering with too many friends now. We're still in the pandemic. But just something to keep your home bar up to speed. So Mary Lou, let me know when you're ready.
Good evening, everyone. I'm excited about this that I have featured today. Happening, people are catching colds and flu is going around and also this pandemic. So this month is a hot toddy month this month. That we're also celebrating nationally, and it's actually a tea, a whiskey in it. So what we're going to do today is that we're going to do a nice Cannabiziac hot toddy, and we're going to just take it up a notch, okay? So what I did was the glass glassware, you know how I am, guys. You know I love accessories, and you know your glassware is always the best for me. And if you're at home and you love tea too, go get your nice little tea pot and your nice little tea cup, and just, you know, I like to sit with my teacup and tea and just be to myself. So we're going to take this up a notch today, okay? So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to do like 2 ounces of whiskey, right? But with whiskey, I'm going to use some Jack Daniels. I don't know if anybody like Jack Daniels. Put it in the chat if you do. Like I said, this is Cannabiziac. Take it up to the next level. So what you can do is you can use any whiskey that you like. You can use Jameson. You can use Jack Daniels. You can use any whiskey that you prefer. But for today, I prefer to use honey Jack Daniels. Now, we're also going to have some honey that we're going to actually also add into our hot toddy. And I'm using organic today. And we're going to also uh, actually accessorize it with some uh, 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 cinnamon sticks. Okay. So what we're going to do is you can use hot water. If you are home and you like a lot of water, you can do that. But for a cannabiziac, I'm going to take it up the notch and I'm going to use hot sake. Okay. I don't know if you guys like sake. I am a sake lover. So I'm going to use sake into my tea. For my tea. You guys can just use regular hot water. It's not going to be any type of issue with you at all. But I'm going to just use sake. Okay. I'm going to add actually about an ounce of Jack Daniels. Yes, it's going to be a good night. Into my tea. And just remember, when you're adding these ingredients, just do it very modestly. You are going to be at home. You're not going to be anywhere else, so you should be able to enjoy yourself. Then I'm going to add about a half a teaspoon of honey into that. Also, get some lemon juice. I'm not going to do the lemon juice because I actually don't want any lemon into mine. But get some lemon juice. You can get a lemon or a nice lemon or some lemon juice, and also squeeze about a half a teaspoon into your hot toddy. Okay. And what you're also going to do for a garnish, we're going to garnish with a cinnamon stick. Now, I love cinnamon. I don't know if you guys enjoy cinnamon like I do, but if you do, put it in the chat. Cinnamon makes everything better, I think, just like sugar. Sugar makes everything happy again. Like I'm happy when I have sugar. So I'm going to also have my cinnamon stick, and I'm just going to stir together, and I'm just going to let it and sit nice and stir for me. Now again, you can use hot water and just add your whiskey with your hot water and add your honey and add your cinnamon stick. But to take it up a notch, like we always do with Cannabiziac, we're going to put in that sake, we're going to put in that honey, we're going to put in that cinnamon stick, and we're going to enjoy. Back to you, Anne Marie.
Well, first of all, the fact that when you added sake to it, that just took me to a whole nother. I was like, wait, did she just say sake and whiskey?
Yes. Yeah, sake and whiskey. Actually, what it's called is usually it's called like a sake Manhattan. They create sake Manhattans, and that's it's kind of sort of like it, but more because of the fact that it's kind of cold outside in some areas in some regions. I'm in Florida. It's been kind of cool here, and because of the temperature and everything that's going on, I figure a nice tea or something hot would be great for Cannabiziac Hemp Happy Hour.
I love it. Like that's definitely a recipe for the books right there, Mary Lou.
Yes, yes.
You did that. You did that.
Thank you. Thank you. And don't forget your
Thank you.
accessory, ladies and gentlemen. I love having you can go to your like home goods or your different Marshalls or wherever you go to get little trinkets. Mine are just I like to do like little unique things. So it don't have to be fancy, but it's just what I love to do.
No, you got real fancy with that one. You got fancy.
We're taking it up a notch in 2021, Anne Marie.
I see. I'm over here with my little regular glass.
Let me know if you guys like the recipe.
It's all good. I love it. Yeah, that'll probably break my little glass, but I love it. Yeah. So we're gonna Danielle, you back?
I believe so. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
we can hear you. Yes.
Sorry about that. If one of you can make me a co-host really quick so I can go ahead and highlight our member of the month.
Yeah, definitely. 1 second. Un momento. Marielle, tell me if I said that wrong. Let's see. Oh, wait. Oh, Mary Lou has to make you the host. I'm sorry. Mary Lou, can you
Okay.
make Danielle the host?
Okay, no problem. Making you a co-host, Danielle.
Perfect. So I will share my screen. This month's member of the month, member spotlight for Cannabiziac is Kayla Haddix Hurd, who is the founder of Hippie Hempster. So congratulations, Kayla. She will possibly be joining us today for Hemp Happy Hour. So you'll probably hear from her later on, and she'll just give a brief update on her business and just let us know what it is she does at Hippie Hempster.
That's great. Shout out to Kayla. She's definitely been one of our loyal members as well. We have several other, few other members here with us this evening that we're going to start our introductions with. So, Beth, we're going to have you kick it off.
All righty. Hey. I'm Beth, the hemp huntress, is what I go by because I love hemp and love getting more folks involved in it. 2021, I said I'm really focusing on and being intentional in everything I do. So even my little TikToks have turned into little hemp education pieces, and I'm just really trying to use my time to focus on my passion. And I'm going to start the year off with business will be starting here that really coincides with Cannabiziac. We are focused on startups, small startups. 90-day affordable program, and you walk away with your CRM, your social media calendar, your business licensing, and it's meant to help you be self-sufficient and network in with good folks like Cannabiziac for incubator, and really just want to get more people on the ground level involved. And specifically, I'm really excited. One of the aspects I wanted to add, and we have somebody that's going to be working with us, is setting up a sponsorship program that we can build up funds so that when prisoners are expunged, they can have these paid services for free to help them get started back into being self-sufficient. I really do not want to see people coming out of prison and having to go work for some big company owned by people who were never in this business, let alone understand the cost our brothers have paid. So I'm really excited. I got support for that today. So I'm here to help people get started. My ideal collab or referral is someone that's really new in the business or wants to learn just, kind of the basics. I want to support your passion, and my team will help you out on the business stuff. And love to mentor. We really also are seeking Gen Z or, definitely young people that want to get into the industry. We want to support as well. So that's what I'm here to do.
Well, thank you, Beth. And we're so excited to collaborate with you. I know we have quite a bit to discuss and flesh out, but we're super excited about your goals and helping you meet them, but also working hand in hand to do so as well as we move through this year. So super excited to continuously have you involved, Beth. You just understand that the element of energy that you bring to these events.
Oh, and if I could do a shameless promotion for a woman I just adore, we're talking about tea today.
Yeah.
I know she might almost be out, but Green Heifer Farms, Farmer C is one of the very few Black female farmers that owns her farm, and she sells CBD teas out of North Carolina. Check out Green Heifer Farms. I'm trying to get her find some time and come visit us here, but just want to throw that out there because more we can support those small farmers in our community, the better.
I love that, Beth. If you can drop her website in a link, that'd be great. And maybe Leah can feature her on their podcast too. So I'm just putting you on the spot, Leah. I'm just putting you on the spot. But we definitely love to have her and feature her as well, Beth. So yeah, thank you for that. Leah, since I called you out, I'm gonna go ahead and pitch it over to you.
Hey, y'all, I'm so excited to be here for the first Hemp Happy Hour of the year. So this is awesome. I'd absolutely love to have her on the podcast. So I'm going to grab that info. I'm Leah Laxtons. I'm the co-founder of Higher Ed Hemp Tours, and we're an Austin, Texas-based hemp education and edutainment company, as we like to call it. And for 2021, I just want to get more consumer focused and get them more engaged. 2020 was a hard year for that, doing so many things virtually. So our big initiative right now, I'm recording our first of a series of audio cannabis tours starting in Austin, not only highlighting the brands and retailers here, but also the real history of cannabis. So diving in deep on the history of prohibition here and some of the agencies and organizations over the years that have changed that. We're well known for our many festivals where cannabis use is tolerated. And so highlighting some of those. So just really enjoying it. And I can't wait as we go into other cities now, being able to bring this format where people can like go on Travelocity, download the tour and drive around their city and hopefully learn some things they didn't know about the backstory, like how we got here from where we were. So as always, super grateful to be here with you ladies. I got my swag pack like right before Christmas and it was amazing. So I'm rocking all the awesome gear. So thank you all so much for that as well. And if I can help anyone in any way, just let me know, especially if you want to meet anybody in Texas cannabis, then that's kind of my specialty. So awesome to be here. And dang, sake in, like I'm doing dry January and y'all killing me over here because I'm about to have to do a sake hot toddy for sure.
Listen, just do it on February 1.
For sure. I'm like writing it on the Google Calendar right now.
I love it. Absolutely. Leah, thank you so much for again being one of our loyal members, man. I mean, you rocked it New Year's Eve, you and your crew. Definitely had a great time. For those who may have missed it, make sure you go check out our social media and website pages to get the recap because we counted down the new year in every time zone, and Leah represented for Central Time Zone. And it was fun. It was real fun.
It was amazing. And I thought I was gonna like jump off after mine. I was like, I'll stay on for another 10 minutes. I ended up staying up, y'all, till like whatever, like 2, 3 a.m. my time, because it was so much fun. And just so neat to see as regionalized as cannabis is, like that all getting drawn together. So loved the event. It was really my privilege to be a part of it.
Absolutely. Thank you. Next up, we have Mariela from Puerto Rico. Mariela, you there?
Hello.
Oh, there you are.
Yes, can you girls hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. And we do have one gentleman here as well, Benjamin.
Sorry. Hello, everyone. Hi, I am Mariela. I am here in Puerto Rico. Sorry about all the noise. I have a hungry 1-year-old. Actually, we are in Puerto Rico and we are working on bringing accessibility to medical cannabis patients. Today, we got great news. We passed one more hurdle and we just have one more to go so we can finally have an opening date. So stay tuned for that. We're hoping that April will be that date. And what we're doing is that we're creating a space where medical cannabis patients can come and medicate. It just so happens this weekend, we had to go into the city in San Juan, which is 2 hours from where we are. And we decided instead of driving back and forth, and since it was on the weekend, it would be best if we just stayed in the area And one of the biggest issues that we had was there was dispensaries in every corner, but nowhere to consume. Our hotel didn't allow it. Most Airbnbs don't allow it either. So what we're doing is that we're providing that accessibility to patients, especially now that the industry is growing so much here in Puerto Rico. I actually heard that they're expecting another 10 dispensaries to be opening this month in just our area alone. So I'm so excited for everything that is coming to Puerto Rico and all the states, really. I really think 2021 is going to be the year where it's going to just boom and it'll just accelerate from here. So I love the way that everyone has different ideas and different businesses. So I'm glad that we have this space that we can share that and work together. And yes, Beth, you bring so much energy to these things. I just wanted to let you know I always look forward to seeing Beth on here.
Thank you, Mariella. Yes, Beth does. And you do as well, Mariella. So thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
And I'll say that tea is something. That sake really brought it up to another level. That's something I have to try once the kids go to bed.
That's what we doing, Mariana, for 2021. We taking it up a level. Cannabiziac style.
Oh, I'm with that. As soon as that bedtime comes around, I'm gonna swap out the water for some sake.
I love it. Listen, y'all gotta make me go buy some sake. All right. So back with us, we have Benjamin Bramlett. Hey, Benjamin.
Hello. How is everybody?
Good. Welcome back.
Good. So I'll introduce myself quickly. So my name's Ben Bramlett. I'm the Vice President of Operations at a vertically integrated hemp farm and CBD producer. And we also produce turmeric and ginger extracts from those. And you were talking about goals for 2021. So one of my goals is to integrate medicinal mushrooms into our products as well. So I've got, any of y'all familiar with reishi mushrooms? I've got some to play around with right now. We're gonna begin extracting and making some medicine out of those as well. So I guess that's one of my smaller goals. My overall goal for 2021 is really to kind of increase the sustainability of the hemp industry through education and outreach. And so, you know, I'm looking at kind of going on a road show to educate people on what hemp is and what it can do for them from a consumer level. And then for farmers, because that's what I do as a job really, is I grow hemp and extract, but help farmers realize, you know, where their place is in hemp and what they can do and how they can be profitable and increase their economic sustainability. So probably my best collaboration for 2021 would be small scale hemp farmers who are trying to dig their heels in and make it right now in what's kind of a depressed hemp market, and find a place for them where they can make a profit and continue to operate their farms and be successful. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for and who I am.
Well, I absolutely love that goal, Ben, and I know Beth has some similar goals. One of them that we talked about on Monday was, you know, as many people, what was it, 1 million acres?
Yeah, rather than one person growing 1 million acres, we want 1 million Americans growing an acre.
Oh, I stand by that 100%. Yes, I love that. Yeah.
Absolutely love it. So there's definitely going to be some synergy going on in here.
Yeah, for sure.
So love that, love that. So yeah, we definitely want to make that happen and work together to bring that to fruition over the next however long it takes.
Yeah, that's right. Whatever it takes. That's right.
However long it takes. Good. Thank you so much, Ben.
Yes, thank you.
We have Esther. Esther, I think this is your first time joining us, Esther.
It's Easter.
Easter. Sorry.
Mhm.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine. No,
Welcome,
I actually
Easter.
came to one back in, I think November was my first one.
Oh, okay.
And
Well, welcome
then
back. Yes.
yeah, no, and then December I missed that one because I couldn't get on for some reason. My link just wasn't working. So I missed that one. So
Okay.
this
Well,
is my
welcome
second one.
back, Easter. And
Thank you.
let's tell us who you are, what you do, what's a good collab for you, and of course, what's your goal that you want to crush in 2021?
So I am Easter Floyd Clark, and I am an attorney. I'm a new attorney, and one of the things that I'm interested in is policy and ways that I can get involved with being able to help push policies that are, more progressive. And also, I'm looking to collaborate with, and I'm also a pharmacist as well. And I've been doing that for a while. I'm a new attorney, but I've been a pharmacist for about 14 years. So I'm interested in hopefully down the line being able to work with some medicinal patents for marijuana products. And I'm also interested in collaborating with anyone who has any research, and I also just want to learn and know more about the industry because I'm very new to the space in the area. So that's pretty much what I'm looking for.
That is phenomenal. So, two of our founders,
Mhm.
Keisha and Cheryl, you met them?
Yeah, I met Cheryl at the first one.
Okay. And Keisha, she practices IP, intellectual property law,
Hmm.
in the cannabis space. So the two of them combined actually has like all of what you're looking for. So definitely want to make sure you connect with the two of them as well. As you know, and there's so much room and so much need for attorneys in the industry, like
Hmm.
a lot.
Right.
And definitely women and attorneys of color are definitely
Mhm.
needed in the industry. So you're in the right place. I think connecting with Cheryl and Keisha. Keisha practices in New York, Canada, as well as Jamaica. So
Okay.
she definitely has an international um, specialty when it comes to cannabis internationally. And then
Hmm.
not Keisha, Cheryl practices here in Florida, but she has hemp license and she's very big in agriculture research, all of that. So you definitely want to
Right.
connect with two of my partners for sure.
Okay, great.
Awesome. Well, welcome again. Welcome back. We
Thank
have another
you.
returning guest, Miss Anita. Anita, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. How you guys
Well,
doing today?
good. Welcome back and Happy New Year.
Thank you. Happy New Year, everybody. I'm here from Buffalo, and I'm just here. I'm trying to get some information and from you guys, because they're going to be talking about legalizing here in New York soon. So I'm just trying to get some information and see how I can start stuff up here once it starts. And they're doing little things here, but not so much. So I'm just trying to get some information and possibly even join you guys soon.
Yes, absolutely. So we do have two new exciting programs that we're going to be announcing later in this call, in this meeting, in this event, whatever you call it these days, meeting, event.
Okay.
For sure. But no, thank you for coming back, Anita. I think you'll find that, and I'm sure you found with you attending the events that everyone in this room has a wealth of knowledge and experience in their respective areas that you can benefit from for sure.
Yes. Thank you guys so much.
You're welcome. I'd like to have some of our other founding members and team members introduce themselves. I'll start with Angela. Angie, if you're still there. All right, we'll come back to Angela. Audrey, you there?
Hi, everyone. My name is Audrey Ambrose, and I work for marketing with Cannabiziac.
Awesome. Shavana? I hope you, I can't hear your volume, Shavana. Hope you don't have any issues with your volume too.
Yeah, I was having some issues earlier.
Oh, and we hear you now.
Hello. Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Siobhan Dumais, and I'm on the marketing team for Cannabiziac.
Awesome. Welcome, Shavana. Mary Lou, well, you've met Mary Lou, our mixologist, but Mary Lou's also one of our founding members. Mary Lou, if you want to formally introduce yourself.
Hello again, my name is Mary Lou Northern, and I am the Director for Special Events and Campaigns, and I'm also the mixologist as well that does the Hemp Happy Hour, among other things.
Exactly. Mary? Oh, she's still muted. Okay, we'll come back to Mary. All right, so we've gone through our drink of the month. We featured our member of the month. Now, I want to just kind of dive into like, what's on you guys' minds today? I mean, I know we've had some breaking news, but what's on the top of your minds that you want to discuss? That you want to discuss today at Hemp Happy Hour. I see Beth just came off camera. She ready. Dive right in. Unmute yourself. Dive right in. Whoever wants to go first.
Honestly, I'm trying to have faith and look forward to the battles that I can have an impact on. With my goals, it's, I'm a little bit worried about our Secretary of Commerce, some of the things they've said, and our Secretary of Agriculture being Monsanto. Obviously, I'm a little nervous. So politically, believe it or not, I'm really trying to breathe a lot, but try and have faith and look forward and go, okay, what actions can I impact? And I wrote to, and just so everybody knows, I wrote to Congressman Earl Blumenauer after our last Cannabiziac to see if the Cannabis Caucus, we could get somebody to come speak with us and start getting a connection with them to make sure we're educating. So politically for hemp, that's where I'm at. I'm really trying to move beyond my urge to be angry and fight and say, no, I'm a human that has some great ideas, a great community, and we've got some innovations and forward movement to make happen. So I'm trying not to get pulled into the negative and focus on the positive. And that's why these events are so important to me personally, is to see all this other supportive, positive people going, we got stuff to do. Here's what I'm working on. And man, Benjamin, I want to talk with you. I think we're going to be doing some stuff together. So yeah, I would say that's, politically, that's where I'm at. And business wise, probably 2 months away from a website dropping and the whole startup business going soft launch. So that's where I'm at in my Hemp Happy Hour, but feeling faithful and positive for after the storm.
Yeah. No, I think that's a good point. And I think that, as an entrepreneur, especially, it's important that we stay abreast of all the current events and everything that's taking place. But I also think for our sanity, because we also have so many moving parts that we focus on, that it's important that we also moderate how much of that we take in, and then how much of that we, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word right this minute, it's been a long day, but really taking it in moderation, but making sure we stay focused on our goals, because we can so easily get distracted by the political affairs, the current events, and then next thing you know, we're pulled in and watching a particular news network or on Twitter and whatever for the next 3 hours. And that's 3 hours we could have spent on developing our business and our operation, or like you did, Beth, writing to our Congress people and actually doing meaningful action. And I think that's so important that we say, okay, how do we focus on the goals at hand? But with everything that is happening that are public affairs, how do we take meaningful action and not just, you know, be angry or whatever the case is? So I love that you said that, Beth, and I think that's a lesson that we can all take through this year, is to come up with meaningful solutions, meaningful action, and how we're gonna be a part of the change that we want to see by doing so, instead of, you know, just being Twitter happy, or which is not really Twitter happy, Twitter angry. Or just, you know, allowing certain energy, because it is an energy too, you know, allowing energy to come into our space, which is why I love like the group of people that we've just had come to our space here in Cannabiziac. Has just been so positive, just so focused, so intentional. And I think that's going to be critical for all of us to really move forward, move our goals forward, move our agenda forward, move the industry forward. That's going to be so important for all of us to do that.
Agreed. Yeah. And it definitely keeps you, you know, that social dilemma stuff is real. And as far as it messing with our reality. So it's always good to know this is reality, you know, and get outside. And man, I love being a part of a plant, to remember that the earth and the plant, that's reality. Because boy, I'm guilty of it. You're right. That scrolling, that social dilemma, digital stuff can just suck you right in. And it's like, man, I could have spent a half hour talking with somebody and getting positive, wow, you know, next year when we have this many people farming, this is what it'll look like, or new products. And when you play in reality, positive reality, it definitely makes me feel a lot better than playing in that social world.
Marietta says cannabis brings unity. I love it. Yes, great unifier, great equalizer. Sure. I think those are two messages we can focus on for 2021 for sure. And I can't wait to tour Ben's farm.
Yeah.
And when can we tour your farm?
Sorry, I was trying to reply in the chat and I'm on my phone. You guys are welcome just about any time. So we're in Salem, Alabama. I don't know how close that would be to anybody. If y'all know where like Auburn, Alabama is, we're right outside of that.
Mm-hmm.
So we're kind of like East Central Alabama. But yeah, or maybe we do a virtual thing. You know, we got a lot going on with the pandemic anyway, and we could set that up.
Oh, we love that.
Yeah. Can we do that for the next Hemp
Happy Hour?
Yeah.
That would be great.
Now, here's going to be the thing. It will be pitch black dark out there at Happy Hour. But I might can make something happen. Like, we can make this work. We'll have to figure out the specifics, but we can make that work. I'd love to do that.
Or we can
put
do
your information in the chat.
Yeah.
Or we can do it for Cannabiziac Cafe, since that's in the morning.
Yeah, that would work out great.
Yeah. We could do it for the next one.
Yeah. Yeah, I would love to do that. We've got some hemp growing right now, so I can show you guys some hemp. We've only got about 30 plants inside one of our closed-in greenhouses because, of course, it's wintertime now, so it's too cold outside for them. But we've got our cover crops growing outside, you know, biomass and our fertilizer for next year and increasing our soil and stuff. So I can show you guys that in our facility. And yeah, that'd be great.
I would love for you to do that. So Mary Lou's going to reach out to you to set up the logistics.
Yes.
And for our February cafe, Cannabiziac Cafe, we'll have a tour of Ben's farm, and we'll promote it. So like your photo bio, all the good stuff, like get us all that so we can make it a whole promotion.
I love that. Yeah, that'd be great. Very cool.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, see, don't ask me, you won't know, right?
That's right. That's right. I mean, really, yeah. I love that kind of stuff to try to introduce people to who may not work on the farming side or see that kind of thing. You know, what actually goes on that side of things, because it's good to know the whole cycle of it, you know? Yeah.
And I think that's what so for those who don't know my background, so my background is not in cannabis. I've been in advertising, marketing, and public relations for the past 16 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I am, thank God for my partners and all of you, because I get to learn from you like literally every event. But what I find is that as we're out talking to people and we're introducing Cannabiziac, everyone is so far removed from the plant itself and understanding the process from start to finish. So being able to hear from you, Ben, and see what you're doing through the virtual lens as well as through your lens of you showing us how it all works is very, very important, because there's so many people who, like, I don't know if anybody else is on Clubhouse, for example. If you're not on Clubhouse and you want to get on Clubhouse, I can get you an invite. But Clubhouse is like this new social media application. And it's, if you think of like 1,000 mini conferences happening and everybody's a speaker, moderator, expert at some topic, no matter what it is, from relationships to cannabis to stocks, real estate, whatever, is one of those applications, right? Just as addictive. It can be addictive. You got to do it in moderation and kind of watch your time, because you'll be on there forever just, trying to connect with and talk to everybody. But there are so many rooms, literally every day there's a room about introductions to cannabis, how to get into business, how to do this in cannabis. But people are so far removed from really, truly understanding A, the plant, B, who the plant benefits and why, and C, that it's not just this, money grab that everybody has created this illusion around, if that makes sense.
Yep.
So there's so much education that needs to happen. That's why we do the book of the month, because we're like, okay, instead of just, reading an article, or instead of just listening to sound bites on TV, on a news broadcast, here are experts who have lived experience, who have written about the subject matter, who have done research. Here's that part of it, okay? We do our webinar series, because here are people who have been at this work for 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years, right? From different places and spaces that you're gonna get legit, credible information from. And that is really what we're striving to do here in Cannabiziac, is to make sure people are getting credible, reliable, real information. And so that way, when we're doing self-assessments on our why we're doing this, it goes beyond the dollar sign, right? So I love that, we can have this dialogue, and that Ben, you can be able to give us that visual next month. I'm so excited. I just got like goosebumps about it.
Yeah, I'm excited about that as well. I mean, I think you're exactly right. Going back kind of to the root, if I can say that, with the plant. But yeah, I think it's important for even consumers to understand, because everything that goes into that is what goes into their product, and they're putting that in their body. And so they need to, be as educated as possible. So if we can spread that information, that's what I'd like to do this year. I think that's for the CBD industry, at least for a lot of us. We didn't take the right step. We didn't educate enough. Everybody wanted to grow, process, sell. They wanted to make that dollar, right? Mm-hmm. But we didn't spread the word, So that's what I'm looking at doing this year. So that's great.
Yeah, perfect. And I think there's still a lot of misunderstanding out there about CBD. Oh yeah, as well, that we need to continue to correct and get the right information. Make sure people understand, consumers understand how to even, identify what's. And I hate to say anybody's product is not legitimate.
Right.
But how to identify those that have gone through all the testing and certifications, right. And that they're not, as I've heard in other conversations, buying it from the gas station. Not saying nothing's wrong with gas stations.
Yeah, but that's true.
Yeah.
People will take CBD and they'll say, oh, that didn't work for me, you know, and it could be that it didn't, and they didn't have an ailment that, you know, they really needed to fix, or maybe it just didn't work for them. But a lot of times it can just be based on the product. We've had a lot of customers say, you know, with us, like, I tried some before and I, you know, spent $75 on a bottle and I felt like it was a waste. And then, you know, I tried yours or many other that are good, legitimate brands, and it worked for me. And so there are some, like you said, I hate to call anybody's product illegitimate, but there are some things out there that maybe they didn't do the right amount of testing and they don't have the amount of CBD that should be in there. But that puts a big knock on the industry, because that consumer who spent $75 and had no effect, they'll never go back to it. It'd be really difficult to get them to try it again, but it could be something to change their life and help them. And so what we like to do.
Yeah, definitely. Well, there are definitely different situations that put knocks on the industry. I don't know if you guys saw on Twitter last week where there was a young lady who posted that her brother had died from an edible. And so, of course, Twitter went crazy, like, no, he didn't die from an edible. Nobody dies from an edible. Nobody dies from marijuana. And it was like, oh, well, he had been in the hospital for like, 2 weeks or something. They said it was cause of death was like dehydration. So, of course, everybody's like, well, there's no way that, an edible or a couple of edibles would have, ultimately caused his death. It had to have been laced with something else. So even there's just again, that was just another point in the need for consumer education around just all things dealing with the plant. So but people were like, no way, no, that's not even possible. So I was like, wait a minute, now I'm eating edibles now. I have a very trusted source, so I know where it comes from. But so cool. So before we wind down, is there anything else that's top of mind that you guys want to address? Okay. Well, if not, where's is Danielle still on? Danielle, you want to give any updates on what we have going on with membership?
Yes. So can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Perfect. For membership, if you are not already a Cannabiziac member, we do have memberships starting as low as $20 per month. With our memberships, you do get access to our discounted incubator and accelerator program that will start within this spring. In the next couple of months, one of the programs will start. You also receive a new member kit and packet. We will also start rolling out our new member orientation this spring as well. So there's a few things that come along with your membership, along with along with having discounts to our monthly events. So Cannabis Cafe, Hemp Happy Hour, our Cannabiziac University webinar series, and our Cannabiziac Book of the Month author chat series. Once you become a member, you do receive a free copy of the Book of the Month that will be discussed that month from that author. So those are the different membership updates that I have for you guys today.
Awesome. So in other words, become a member. So let me break it down for you. So for Hemp Happy Hour and Cannabiziac Cafe, those events are free to the public and our members. For our Cannabiziac University webinar and our Book of the Month with the featured author, those events are now paid events. However, our members get to attend at no cost. So each event for non-members is $10, and our members attend for free. And that means that if our first membership level is $20 a month. So technically your 2 events is paying for your membership for that month. Not to mention, if you join in that month, you get the complimentary book If you're going to get your welcome kit with all the amazing swag, and Leah and Beth can attest to all the amazing swag that they received. And plus, you're also going to receive anywhere from 10 to 20% discounts off of other educational opportunities and events that we have coming up. So there are lots of perks in addition to connecting to for our consulting services. If you are looking to get licensed or need consulting on your business, you'll get discounts on those services if you're a member. So there are lots of perks, and we continuously continue adding perks. Literally every month we're rolling out new perks, and you've only seen the beginning. Just wait.
Hey, Anne Marie, there was a question in the chat from Easter about the Cannabiziac University being live or on demand. The answer to that is the webinars are live. However, we do have access to, or we will have the video uploaded to our YouTube. Is that correct, Anne Marie, for webinars?
Yeah, so they will be for members only. You'll get a members only on-demand access just in case you missed the live.
And I forgot to mention that we do also have a members only networking platform, something similar to Facebook, that will also be launching this month as well. So another member perk.
Yes, so it'll be member to member communication. We'll have our own community, guys. So look out for that. You'll get a link. For those of you who are already members, you will get your link soon to join that community, and we'll start building that community internally. And from there, you'll be able to also register for your events. That's where you'll also have access to the on-demand courses that are for members. So lots of perks that we're rolling out over the coming weeks. Again, goosebumps. Thanks, Danielle. So for our upcoming events, and we're going to do our raffle for our upcoming events, next Wednesday, January 20th, we have Cannabiziac University, our webinar series. This month's topic, Cannabis on the Move, Embracing Standards to Ensure Consumer Protections. So whether you're in the business or you're a consumer, this is a great webinar for you to attend to learn about the different standards for consumer protection. And it's going to be featuring our guest, Darwin Miller. He is the owner and founder of TSOC LLC and subcommittee vice chair of ASTM International. He covers processing and handling of cannabis and industrial hemp. So you definitely want to hear from him. His bio and all of that information is on our website. Again, it's $10 for non-members, and it is free for our members to attend. You can also, on the let me make sure I just get the date right. On the 29th of January is our book of the month. And our author this month is Robert Platshorn. He is the author of Black Tuna Diaries, Greed and Evil, and America's Longest Imprisoned Nonviolent Marijuana Offender. So that should be a very interesting discussion. So I can't wait for that. So again, that's going to be on the 29th. That event is at 7 p.m. Eastern time. The webinar is 12 p.m. Eastern time. And again, that event is $10 for non-members and free for members to attend. Also launching on, and I know we've been teasing you with this. We've been teasing. Launching on a Wednesday under our Cannabiziac University. We have 5 online on-demand courses that we are launching, and they start as little as $25 up to $150. So, and we have oh man, I don't have the details of them in front of me. But on the 20th, look out for the announcement. We'll be rolling out the official press release. We'll be giving you exclusive access on the 20th. So you'll be the first to check out the link and register, but it includes everything from Entrepreneurship 101 in cannabis to how to become a dispensary agent. So for those who are looking for a career in cannabis and you want to know where to start, well, maybe you can start with becoming a dispensary agent. So those are just a couple of, if you have employees, we have some courses from an HR standpoint. So that way you can make sure that you're in compliance with your HR operations. So we're super excited about those first 5 courses that we're rolling out on the 20th. And at the end of the month, applications will be opening for our first cohort for our incubator program. So I won't spill the beans on it yet, because we're really excited about the 3 different levels of incubation that we're rolling out. So it's not just for startups. We're meeting you where you are in your track, your trajectory of your current business operation. So we're super excited to announce that, which we will announce later this month. And when the applications open up, you guys will be the first to hear it and be a part of it. So do we have the raffle ready?
Yes, we do. I'm going to try to do this because I've been sipping on some sake over here, and our special raffle young lady, she is on a call, but I'm going to do old school, so I'm going to shake it up here, have everybody's name in here. We got old school over here today. Shake it up. And
let me tell you what we're raffling off, Mary. We're gonna actually we're gonna do 2 prizes tonight because I'm in a good mood. Best positivity in the air.
I'm gonna keep shaking.
So we're gonna raffle off a book. We're gonna raffle off 1 copy of Black Tuna. And we're gonna raffle off a complimentary pass to any of our upcoming events, any of our upcoming paid events. So those are the 2 raffles. So we have 2 people that can win tonight. Will you be the lucky person?
Listen, we got some good things going on tonight, boy. Okay, I'm gonna pull out our first for the book. Oh no. This is gonna be for our Cannabiziac. Well, no, let's do it for the book first. Okay. And the winner is Leah. Leah, you get our book for the next with Robert Planthorn.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank y'all so much.
All right. And
we'll place that order for you, Leah, and have it shipped directly to you.
If you are a member, of course, you will get a swag gift. We have so many different ones. You probably got different ones from the one that you actually have received. So if you are a non-member, of course, you get a free entry to one of our events, that's upcoming events. And the winner is Anita Williams.
Anita.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good. Congratulations, everyone. If you did become a winner tonight, put your email in the chat and we'll go ahead and send you out your information.
Yes, and Anita, let us know if there's a particular event that you want to attend, so that way we can send you the promo code.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Please, we have a survey in the chat. We can only make these events as good as you let us know. So please take our survey. Let us know what we're doing well. Let us know what we can improve on. Let us know what you would like to see more of or less. We'll definitely take your feedback and make sure that we continuously improve the experience that you're having here with Cannabiziac. For those who are tuned in on social media, please make sure you visit cannabiziac.com, share, and those who are here in our room, please like us on all of our social media platforms, share. This is the only way we're going to grow our community. We're going to grow our network is by sharing. Sharing is caring, guys. Is by sharing and spreading the word of all the great work that not only Cannabiziac is doing, but all of you who are here with us, all of the great work that you are doing. So thank you for joining us for Hemp Happy Hour. It's been another fun evening. And we look forward to seeing you on Wednesday the 20th for our webinar, as well as our special announcements, and the 29th for our book of the month. And and I don't want to miss, I hope I'm going to see you guys tomorrow, I believe, at our Winter Hemp Summit. Who's going to be there tomorrow? Beth will be there. Okay, Benjamin, you're not gonna be there, Leah?
I might. I've got a pretty crazy day. I haven't bought my ticket yet, but I'm kicking it around. Since you guys are going to be there, I'm probably going to end up there.
Yes, please, because we are
I'll be there,
sponsoring.
Leah.
Yes, we're sponsoring the networking room. And you know how much fun we have. So make sure you come into the networking room at Winter Hemp Summit and check us out. Join us at the summit tomorrow. So look forward to seeing you all. And thank you for tonight. It's been awesome. Have a good night,
one.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone.